And after Times Now's Ishrat File news break, former Home Minister P. Chidambaram forced to respond. Chidambaram, taking to Twitter, denied his own signature and has in fact blamed the Undersecretary. But RVS Money has rejected these claims outright. Now, Mr. RVS Money joins us live this afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Money. Thanks for talking to us here on Times Now. I am Anand Narasimhan. So first up, how would you want to Mr. P. Chidambaram's claims?
Good afternoon. Actually, it is basically, I don't know why he is not coming out with the real fact. The basic practice is that the file is put up to the minister is signing it, means he has approved it. After approval, the same thing was conveyed to the court. The approval of the minister is to the content of the affidavit. Every content, I think he has signed it, only then he would have approved it. And which was, as an Undersecretary, I conveyed it to the court as an agent of the government.
True, and Mr. Money, he
so
first said...
two opinions that he was fully in knowledge of the fact that it was
Go ahead, make your point, sir. So you are saying that he was fully aware. You are saying he was fully aware. Because you remember on the 29th of February 2016 what he said? He said, I never approved it. The first affidavit was sent without my approval.
Right.
But then we found the first affidavit and his signature appeared there. Because is it possible for his signature to appear without him signing it?
It's very difficult to keep track of what he is saying. I have been consistent since 2009. There has not been a single degree of deflection or any diversion. I have been very strong. I have been with the truth, and truth has got only one straight-tracked version. And I have been claiming that it is a truth, and truth has got only single version. I have stood by it since 2000, the last 7 years. In spite of severe odds, severe mental agony, severe agony to my family, I have been standing by them.
Because, sir, we are inclined to believe your version, Mr. Money.
I know what is truth.
We are inclined to believe your version because, like you said, you have remained consistent. Now, today, Mr. Chidambaram says, even if I did sign the first affidavit, that's not the real issue. Do you see him actually accepting what you have maintained all along, that he did indeed sign the first affidavit? Now, do you believe that you stand vindicated even partly because the Home Minister, the former Home Minister, Mr. P. Chidambaram, has shifted his stand from saying it was sent without my approval to saying, even if you presume I did sign that affidavit?
I do, there's no question. I stand vindicated. There is no two opinions on that. And I have been consistent since 2009. Only the then Honorable Minister has shifted his stand several times. Because truth has got only one version. Even if you say 100 times, the truth will come out only one version. I don't have to shift stands.
What do you want to say about the observation that perhaps a report was ignored? A magistrate's report was ignored.
When was it received? See, I don't remember having received any magisterial report. Actually, magisterial report is a process, and law and public order being state subject, it should normally go to the state government. We did not receive any reference from the state government. I vividly remember, my memory serves me right, that there was no reference from the state government. So, what was the basis? See, at my level, it was not received. At 2 levels above me or Joint Secretary level, it has not been. There is no, you have got the file notings on the RTA. There is no reference of that being received in the notings about the SP Tamang report having been received or any reference being received from the state government. So, where and why it was received, why if it was received at the minister's level, why it was not reflected on the notings on the files. That is the normal secretariat procedure. So we need to be very clear on that.
So why don't you also tell us what actually happened? Because you seem to have a clear, concise recollection of what happened at that time. So under what circumstances did the former Home Minister sign on the first affidavit? Right. And what changed the position? Because fact was altered between the first affidavit and the second affidavit, Mr. Money.
See, up to, I have seen last I saw the file was on 24th 9, 2009. Before that, up to 18th 9, 2009, the file was going in one direction. Sir, after In fact, if you recollect, the then Assistant Solicitor General had created a lot of problems. We were intending to complain to the Law Secretary about his behavior with me during the 6th August affidavit. He was very reluctant. Thereafter, there was a decision taken and the entire thing took a twist. Then it went to the political level. Some letter was drafted which was to be sent by AG. This is on 18th of September 2009. Then again 23rd of, again the director writes AG is out of station. Then again on 23rd of September 2009 the Home Secretary says vetted affidavit received from AG. Thereafter the Honorable Minister on 24/9 says I have amended the affidavit, as amended, give it to the council, on which the Home Secretary says get it filed. I have given a clear copy. Because if you remember, the clear copy means the Chidambaram's amendment would have been substantive. Only then he would have asked for a clear copy. Minor, comma and full stop as claimed by him did not require a clear copy to be shown to him. Subsequently, I was given the affidavit and shown the file that you had to go and file it on 24th September, which I did it on 29th because there were some holidays about Dashara and all coming in intervening. So I left on 28th and went and filed it on 29th. That is what I vividly remember.
Who took the decision
So
that...
in this, where was the Tamang report? We don't know. I have not seen the report. It was the Honourable Minister who had taken the then Honourable Minister who had taken the decision to go and file a second affidavit.
No.
If you see the trail of notings which you have obtained by RTI, there is nobody who has taken the decision to file the second affidavit, the content of the second affidavit, everything, the ownership rests with the Honourable Minister.
So in the case of the first affidavit, the trail was
Everything
bottom up.
with the Honourable Minister.
Sir, I'm just trying to understand. In the case of the first affidavit, the trail was bottom up. That means all the other officials at various levels of the Home Ministry...
Perfectly okay. Right from the section... Right. Perfectly okay. That is why the Secretariat works. That is the procedure of the Secretariat.
True.
Hello.
So then it went up to the Home Minister.
That is the procedure of the Secretariat.
Correct. So it went up to the Home Minister. It went up to the Home Minister after all of you had perused, vetted and signed on the affidavit. Correct? I'm talking about the first
Noting
affidavit.
portion. Right. Noting portion. Approving the affidavit. Approving the contents of the affidavit.
Yes. Approving the contents of the affidavit. That's how it went.
Approving the contents of the affidavit. He had signed it.
Right. He had signed it. What happened? Did the entire order reverse? Did the entire order change as far as the second affidavit is concerned?
Right.
Did it happen top down? Did the Home Minister actually first vet it, amend it, and then say, okay, this is my signature, now all of you just sign on it?
Not in as many words. Actually, two basic things are here. One is the decision to file the second affidavit. That was taken at the Home Minister's level. The content of the second affidavit, that was the ownership of the Honourable Home Minister. Apart from that, of course, the other people were only fulfilling the procedures. He said, he gave a paper to the Honourable Home Secretary. He said, send it to AG. He wrote a forwarding letter and we sent it to AG. Came to know that AG is out of station. Thereafter, what happened, what transpired between the Minister and the AG, we don't know. Then the Honourable Secretary receives the paper, which he puts up to the Minister. The AG's vetted draft, which is again further amended by the Honourable Minister. Then it is sent back to us for filing, asking us to clear a clear copy to be shown to him. That's all.
True. So, sir, my final question
to you. That is the trail of events. You can corroborate with the file noting.
My final question to you. Can the former Home Minister absolve himself of any responsibility, Mr. Mani?
Actually, first...
Please make your point. Please make your point. Please make your point.
No. I have said the first affidavit was done with the prescribed procedure as per the practice of decision making in the Government of India. The second affidavit, as you said, was the two vital decisions were top down. Two vital decisions were top down. Politically it was taken and the executive was asked to execute it.
True. So the only person who needs to answer who took the decision, who asked him to take the decision or on what grounds he took the decision and why he pushed it down And why was the second affidavit a top-down procedure rather than a bottom-up, as should be the norm? The only person who can answer this question is Mr. P. Chidambaram, Mr. RVS Money.
Right, you're absolutely right.
Mr. RVS Money, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for speaking up, sir. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.